Hey Barry, it's Community Chat with Heather Hansen. And as you can see, I've got a new logo. Hope you love it. And I'm here with Dustin, and Dustin has done a really amazing thing. He's been raising money for a really near to my heart charity. And so I really wanted to help support him. And Dustin, what exactly is it that you're doing?
So I run the local Slopitch tournament, and with the funds raised from the tournament, everything is donated to Special Olympics Barrie.
Which is awesome. So what about a little bit of information about Special Olympics Barrie? Some people might not know about this.
So the Special Olympics Barrie, obviously Special Olympics is sports for people with special needs. I've been with the Barrie program for about 6 years now. I joined because a friend of mine had a brother with special needs, and I play an absurd amount of local softball myself. And after that, I just wanted to get involved, and sports is a passion of mine. Just thought if I had so much time to spend playing myself, that I can spend some of that time to give back, and as well as run a tournament to raise money for the local cause.
Awesome. And what's the best way for people to support you right now? Is it to come out? Is it to just send money? Is there something going on at the tournament that they can do?
So our tournament this year is full. It fills up actually usually, like I start planning it right after the new year every year. It's usually the May 24th weekend, but with COVID this year, it had to get pushed back. But like I said, I start planning it right after the new year starts, and I usually right away because past teams love it and everyone wants to be a part of it. The reason it's so popular is we put a member from Special Olympics on each team with the teams. So this year we have 32 teams, so that's our capacity for this year. We're hoping to increase the size in the coming years, but if people want to donate now, that would be the best way to help the cause. Most of the money raised is by team entries, which I said we've filled, but we have lots of donations that happen either like yours in the way of advertising sponsorship, or people can just donate to us.
Awesome.
We have you can donate to Slopitch, the number 4SO at gmail.com. You can e-transfer to that. And like I said, every cent goes to Special Olympics Barrie.
That's so awesome. I love your heart for this, and the fact that you've been doing it year after year. I'm sure it's been a very successful way of helping support and donate for Special Olympics Barrie.
Absolutely. The first year we started 16 teams. The first year that I started it actually was just because the softball team that I coach for Special Olympics Barrie, we're going to provincial games, and some of our equipment was kind of older, and we thought with provincial games coming up, we should get some new updated stuff. So that was the first year I ran. It was just going to be a one-off event just to raise money for that trip to provincial games, and it was just so successful. We raised 7,000 the first year, 10 the next, 15 2 years ago, and now this year we're hoping to raise $20,000.
Wow. You know what? That's huge numbers. That really is huge numbers. And I guess it started out just for the softball, but now it can be moved up to the money just being used for all the Special Olympics.
Yeah, it's become Special Olympics Barrie's top fundraising event. So
wow, that's pretty great. Oh, I bet that's exciting for your friend's brother as well, that you've taken that on.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all pretty proud of me.
That's great. And you know what, I'm so glad that I found you and that I was able to help with a sponsorship for this, because you know, it's one of the things that can be overlooked, especially with sports and all of the companies that are looking for money for sports. It might not be the loudest voice, so you know, this is a great way to really get exposure and let people know that there is money needed to keep these sports up, not only for kids without as many challenges, but also for the actual Special Olympics. And I didn't know that we actually had a Special Olympics Barrie. So you taught me something.
And softball is one of our biggest sports in the summer, but it's not even near the biggest. Soccer is a huge sport. There's a ton of athletes that participate in summer events, and then fall and winter as well.
Oh, so all seasons, 4 seasons.
Yep, yeah, they do skiing and cross country skiing in the winter, golf in the summer, baseball, all sorts of events, swimming,
Oh,
and then
wow.
cross
I
country.
had no idea we have all of that here in Barrie. So I'm sure there's a lot of other people that probably don't know that as well. And so this is a great way to introduce it. Now you're going to give me lots of information we can add so people can actually find it and get the information so that they can not only donate, but also learn a little bit more. And will there be links attached here so that we can?
Yeah, I'll send you a link to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page goes year round. I have information on it, and then our specific event for this year kind of shows everything we have going on this year with it. And yeah, I'll send you some links that have all the information available.
Perfect. So everybody could just look right down here and click on them, and they're able to access all that information and maybe get involved. Maybe, I'm sure that there's going to be coaches and leaders and such that would be needed over time.
Special Olympics is always looking for volunteers for coaching and just to come out and help out.
And support.
Yep, absolutely.
Fantastic. So Dustin, is there anything that we've missed that you want to make sure people know about? Dates, times, come on out, watch the game?
Yeah, if you want to come out and just watch the event, be there and see what's going on. It's July 31st at the Barrie Community Sports Complex in Midhurst, and it runs from 8 a.m. to about 7 p.m.
Okay. And so we'll make sure those times and availability are all there as well. And so people can come out and watch the game and support, and there'll be places for donations. What about any equipment and materials? Would there be any need for anything like that?
Like I said, the majority of equipment and stuff like that we need for Barrie Special Olympics just would come through purchasing through donations. So donations are always the biggest thing that we're looking for.
Okay, that's great. Perfect. And so is there anything, I just want to make sure that we didn't miss anything, because this is all really, a unique way of supporting that I've not done before. And I'm excited to come to the game.
Yep, for sure.
And see everybody that's out there supporting. So it's a great time to come out and spend some time with your families and watch Dustin and everyone play in the tournament.
We usually have many media outlets come. CTV News, Barrie comes every year and covers it on their 6 and 11 o'clock news. So.
Oh, okay, great. Awesome. Well, I do look forward to being part of that. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming and spending some time with me, and we'll make sure this gets up and posted for everybody to be able to follow along and help out and support the Special Olympics Barrie.
Perfect.
Thanks, Dustin. So it's Heather Hansen with Community Chat, and thanks so much for watching, and let's all help support the Special Olympics Barrie.